Hey Laura, how's it going? Okay, so here's a quick recap of what we discussed yesterday. I know we went over a lot of information, and so I want to make sure you have that information as far as digesting it goes. And I kind of drew a little diagram here to kind of wrap it all back around in what we were discussing. So basically, how it all works is that you have your three categories like we discussed. You have your traffic, which is number one, and then you have your leads. Right here is where you capture your leads. And then you also have your sales page, and your follow-up sequence, your funnels, your autoresponders, etc. So I'll dive to them in just a little bit more detail here for you. So basically here is you have traffic, right? You can do blogs, you can do YouTube, you can do Facebook, you can do Instagram, you can do Pinterest, you can do Twitter. There's forums you can go on to. There's all different ways you can do to get traffic. There's free versions, there's paid versions. We do both. Both are very powerful, but with a limited budget, which you may have, I always recommend free traffic. Instagram's free traffic, Pinterest is free traffic, Twitter's free traffic, blogging's free traffic. So those are some traffic sources you can do for free. Those also have paid traffic around them too. Okay, Facebook, obviously free traffic too, to an extent. Okay, so Facebook is where a lot of people actually use Facebook more for actually paid advertisement than they use for free. So anyhow, like we were talking about yesterday with the warm market, drying up, you'll need other traffic sources. So we love Instagram, like we discussed with you yesterday, because you can get results like right away. Like within a matter of 24, 48 hours, you can get leads into your inbox right away. People interested in your offer. We know how to do it because we've been doing it for so long now. And the good news is that's going to be free for a while, so you might want to take advantage of that before they actually start charging for that. Anyhow, but if you have any questions, let me know on that. So you find a traffic source. So right now you have a traffic problem outside your warm market. You don't have any cold, traffic coming in to go through a system or a funnel. So one thing you want to write down, take this note, is make sure you have a funnel, okay? A funnel means you take them through a sequence and you show them to an offer and you have a follow-up process sequence with that. Now, follow-ups, I can talk to you about a whole different conversation. Follow-up is key in this business. Anything you do online, follow-up is 100%, bar none, the best way to get sales and to get leads and to get more or less leads to convert into sales, I should say. It's not the initial approach, and like we were discussing yesterday with the whole value propositions, leading with value first. So let's say you have that traffic going. Let's say you have Instagram going or Facebook or something. So what you do is you create a capture page right here. This capture page says something like, to limit your wrinkles, to minimize your wrinkles within the next 72 hours by using this product, click here for more information, or click here to download a report that shows exactly how to do that. And again, you leave with value, right? You give them something, or you don't have to give them something. You can just say, to find out information, put your email in here, your name in here. And so it's called opt-in form. Okay, that's a form here. Okay, so, and I did a little squiggly, like it's content written, and then like you put their name and their email in, just like you did when you opt into our list. Okay, so you capture their information. Now they become a lead. That's great. You want to do what's called building a list. Building a list is the best thing to do in this business because you can have a huge follow-up sequence with your list, and like we were saying yesterday, is build a relationship with them. Okay, so after the capture page is done, then you go over here and you send them from a capture page. Now, you can send them directly to a sales page, okay, which means like to buy your product or to opt into your business opportunity, okay, or, which is right here, your offer. So I wrote this right here. So you can send them to a sales page, which then directs them to your offer, okay? If they don't buy on the spot, either your product or they join your business opportunity, then what you can do is you can go down here to an autoresponder like we talked yesterday. It's an email follow-up sequence right here. Okay, you send them through an email follow-up sequence where you send them daily emails, weekly emails, giving them value information, right? So if they can use something they can apply maybe in their business or apply to their skincare or whatever it is to their face, their body, whatever the case may be, that's your profession. So you follow up here with the autoresponder. And so you have these emails that's trickling in, and eventually, like we were talking about yesterday, it takes an average person 7 times to see something before they make a buying decision, okay, or a decision with the business or the product, okay? So that's what's very powerful about this autoresponder here, okay? So that's the basic thing. Now, to go the extra step, okay, like we were talking about yesterday, here's where, this is the average sales funnel a person has. Here's the big, huge, little secret sauce, if you want to call it that a lot of people aren't doing, is they don't add what's called right here between the capture page and their sales page, this is where you can develop even a bigger relationship through the sales process. And right here, if we want to add this in, it'd be called a bridge video, a bridge video, okay? This would be between your capture page where you get their information and their sales page, okay? So a bridge video is where it's something like this, okay? I'm just going to shoot from the hip like I did yesterday, okay? So let's just say I'm going through the process. I'm promoting traffic with you. We're going through Instagram. They see your Instagram post. It says, get better skincare now. Click here for, to see the results. So they click there. It takes them to a capture page. Put your name and email in an inbox, and I'll send you a report of how you could get better skincare. So they put the information in, okay? So once they put their email in and they hit the submit button or the get access now button, then over here, it goes straight to the bridge video, which is where you get to introduce yourself and build a relationship with them. They get to see who you are, that you're a real person, which is huge, okay? So the bridge video goes something like this. It'd be anywhere from like a minute to a minute and a half, 2 minutes max, I'd say. No more than 2 minutes. So let's say it's something like this. Oh, hi, thank you for opting my list. My name is Laura. I really do appreciate that. My, mission here is to help people and serve people on how to get better skincare. There's all these products out there that, are fly by day, fly by night. They don't work. You always, maybe work for a month or two, then all of a sudden it stops working, or they have too much hype. It's not exactly what the product says. So we know you've gone through all those, hustle and bustles and all those little test runs that you've done. What I like to do is just kind of share with you a little bit more about myself. I've used the product now for X amount of months, X amount of years. Here's my results, and here's results of other people that have done, and more importantly, you can have that same results. Now, just so if you want to test me out, we do have a money-back guarantee on all of our products of 60 days. So if you don't like the product after 60 days of using it, send it back. No matter how much of the product you used, we will give you a full refund, okay? So we do guarantee a full refund within 60 days because we want to make sure you're getting the results that you need as far as your skincare goes, and stop buying all this mumbo jumbo stuff that's not working, okay? So we let you test it out first. We let you, take the test run and make a decision yourself. That's where we offer the money back guarantee, 60 days, okay? So what I like to do next is that I'm going to send you to another video, okay? This next video or this next page, okay, video or page, what's going to end up happening is that it's going to explain to you more about how you can get access to this product, or it can explain the benefits of it and how you can get it in your hands as of in the next couple days, okay? So go ahead and click on that link below. It's going to send you over to the next video, and we'll go ahead and we'll see you on the other side. Okay, so Laura, what I did right there was introduce myself, talk about what the results were, how well the product worked for me and maybe some other people as well, and about how there's maybe other gimmicks out there that don't work, right? So the whole point of that is that now that person is going to see that you're a real person, and now you bridge the gap. Okay, that's why it's called a bridge video. You bridge that gap from a capture page where they just saw content to a bridge video, and then now when you send them to your offer, they're more likely to buy or opt in or join you, whether it's a business opportunity or whether it's actually the product you want them to buy. The reason being is because now they can say, wow, okay, that Laura, she's a real person. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, money back guarantee, blah, 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 blah. They got to physically hear it from your voice, which is great, right? So again, I'm not saying that's how you should do it. I'm just saying you know your product better than I do. I just give you an example of how that would go, okay, that you can utilize, and that's where you introduce yourself, and then more importantly, it's the biggest thing. You want to write this down. It's called pre-framing. You pre-frame, okay? You pre-frame the sales page, your upsell offer, your offer right here, sales page or offer on the product or business opportunity. You're letting them know exactly what they're going to see when they get to that next page or video. Okay, so when they get there, Laura just told me about that. Okay, that's great. So you stay congruent, like I said, your message, right? Your traffic to your capture page, to your bridge video, to your offer, it's all congruent. It's all saying the same message, because the reason why your traffic that you were getting in the first place even opted in the first place was because that initial content you said on whatever you said to capture their information. So when you go to the bridge video, it's the same message. But now all you're doing is you're pre-framing the sales page to your business opportunity or your product. That's it. That's literally as simple as the sales process goes, okay? That right there, it sounds like it may sound overwhelming. It's not. It's very easy. Once you do it a couple times, you're like, that's it? And then all you're doing is you're creating new funnels throughout the rest of your business, testing out. It's called testing, where you want to market your product different ways and see what market likes it, what target market doesn't, right? And what their engagement level is. And then what happens over here is that all you're doing is you're just driving traffic from all parts of the internet, everywhere, to this capture page. And this capture page takes them on autopilot, mind you. So once this is set up once, it's done for you forever, unless you want to change it, which you'll change as you go. But it goes through an automated process. Now, if they don't buy, they go to your autoresponder. Guess what? Auto responding. It does it for you automatically. Once you set it up once, you don't set it up anymore. They go through an email sequence. Let's say you have 10 emails set up. It'll take them through a 10 email sequence automatically for 10 days, 20 days, a month, whatever you want. And you don't have to physically email each and every person like we discussed yesterday. It's brilliant. So you can literally, the whole purpose of this is, since people want more time, right? So this isn't meant to be time consuming. It's meant to give you more time with your family. It's meant to give you more time with with your husband, and more importantly, maybe get him to obviously you have success with this, and how big your vision is. If you want to get really big, you really can. And maybe you retire your husband, right? And you're doing this full time with him together. So, but that's so I want you to just kind of understand this sequence, this flow right here. It's a very simple process. Once you understand it, and more importantly, once you do it and take action, you can do some damage. And again, this process right here, 95% of the people out there aren't doing it. If they are, it's, pardon my French, half-ass. It really is. It's amateur style, okay? And they're not using the proper tools and softwares to get them to those results, okay? So anyhow, I hope this has been beneficial for you. I just want to show you how the sales process works with online marketing, because that's what we do. We do online marketing. We market to people online, and people need to be told what to do, okay? So, and with that being said, if you have any questions, let me know. We're glad to help you out. If you have any questions about our coaching, for Instagram, maybe money's tight, we can work with you on some options there if that's the case. But more importantly, we just want to make sure you get some value out of this, and we want, there's some other tricks and too that we can show you, which we won't charge for coaching for, maybe that will help you out. But if this has been beneficial, let us know. We like to get some feedback, from people to make sure that we're doing a good job serving people and showing them things that they haven't known, don't know before. But more importantly, where you can implement it in your business right now. So you can go around. All you'll need is tools to implement this, in which we can help you out and show you the tools to get for cheap. Is traffic sources. Obviously, find traffic sources for free if you don't want to do paid, which we recommend. Okay, we can show you that. Get a capture page, get some sort of company. You can use Optimized Press, you can use ClickFunnels, you can use Lead Pages, you can use a Kolatu blogging system. It has everything in there for you. So we can recommend whatever one fits your budget, but more importantly, how to be effective within your business. And then a bridge video that's created through your capture page, wherever you get your capture pages from, landing pages, sales pages, webinar pages. That's all in the same category of what you buy, I guess to say. And then your sales page and offers, either you create on your own or the company has some that you can use. That's something you'll have to test out, okay? And then an autoresponder, we recommend GetResponse. We'll go ahead and email you a link for that. It'll give you like a trial run for free and everything. You can go ahead and test that autoresponder out. It's user-friendly. We recommend that. A lot of people in the industry do use that. Aweber is a little bit more advanced, but it's nothing better that GetResponse doesn't have. It's just the interface is a little bit more difficult to deal with. And you being new with everything, I recommend, we don't even use Aweber. We just use GetResponse because of how user-friendly it is. But other than that, that's it. So you'll need an autoresponder to follow with emails on, a capture page to create your bridge videos, your landing pages to get people to opt in and subscribe. And basically, other than that, those are the only couple tools you really need in order to drive traffic. Now, there are some little tips and tricks. You want to get a domain name when you use like traffic sources, where you can. It's called masking your links. Okay, so I know it's a technical term. You take a link that says XYZBGAS, a link with your username and your affiliate link on it. It looks ugly. Those links look ugly. So masking means workwithlaura.com. Okay, that looks way better than something that has a bunch of mumbo jumbo letters and numbers with your affiliate ID on the end, right? I think you know what you're talking about. So in the back office, you have an affiliate ID link that links to your account. That looks ugly. That's amateur stuff. You want to mask that with an actual URL link that people can read. Get results with Laura now, or Laura's results, or Laura's skincare, or Laura's wrinkle-free system, or you know what I'm saying? Workwithlaura.com. Those are things that look way more sexy and way more attractive to click on than something that's like a little combobulative link. So that's a little inside tip right there, marketing tip for online. So like I said, we have plenty of those. So if you have any questions, let us know. But bottom line, that's really it. You'll want to probably mask your link and have some sort of domain name with that. And you'll need a hosting account. I know it sounds like a lot, but when you set up something with online, Laura, the first time, like our mentor said back in the day, getting started and getting everything set up is the hardest part online, because that's a lot of moving parts at first. But once you're set up, you're set up. It's on autopilot. Like everything just runs naturally. Okay, so that's the biggest thing. Okay. So I just want you to understand that. If you feel overwhelmed, let us know. This is really a simple process. It sounds simple to us now because we've been doing it for a while, but we were right where we were at before, where we had no clue about how any of this stuff worked. We really had zero clue about how any of this stuff worked, okay? So I want you to know, and you're doing the right thing, so I commend you for that. Olivia and I were just talking about that. You're taking action more than most people are in the industry. You're doing the right things.